What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brittany. I'm BrittneyW on all social media, and today's video we are going to do a smoky eye look with gold eyeliner. Yes, so go ahead and grab your blacks, your browns, your tans, your nudes, and whatever color you want to use. Really, smoky eye doesn't necessarily mean blacks or dark colors only. We all know that by now, right? But today we are going to be doing a black smoky eye with gold eyeliner. So go ahead and grab your things. Oh, and before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post more videos like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. So what I'm going to do now is take my Black Radiance Highlight and Contour Powder Palette, and I'm actually going to be using the shade Caramel, which is technically like either my color or a slight bit darker than me, but I'm going to be using this color as a background, simply because I'm going to create the lighter colors first and put that smokiness, that darkness, directly on the lids. But right now, let's focus on the crease. So I'm using a patting black back and forth motion to create this look. Yeah, sometimes when you have a whole lot of hair, whether it be braids or your natural hair, you have to put it up and pull it back. So bam, here we go. We're about to get right back into it. Okay, taking back up the brush and doing a patting back and forth motion on the lids, just to create more dimension. I'm actually using the brown color now and creating more depth. I'm actually going maybe right under the caramel color to create that smooth transaction, that smooth blend. And now I'm actually going to be using Danessix Myra's the pot shadow. It's more of a liquid form than it is a cream form. And when doing any type of smoky eye, when using, especially using dark colors like blues and blacks, you want to create some type of barrier first. Whether it's a cream or liquid, you want to create, put that on the lid first, because if you don't, if you just put straight shadow on without it having something to stick to or some type of background with the same color, what that does is it creates splotchiness. And nobody wants splotchy eyes. Do you want splotchy eyes? I didn't think so. I know for sure I don't. So I'm actually doing a patting motion on the lid after the shadow, and this is just me actually putting the black shadow on top of that Danessix Myra's and just creating the shape that I want. You can do whatever shape you want. Like I said, there's barely any rules to makeup these days, so you can go back and forth, well, except for when it comes to brush application. There's definitely rules to that, but as far as what steps and what products to use, child, go for it. I'm going somewhat in the shape of my eyes. As you guys know, my eyes are kind of slanted, so I'm going in an upward motion because I like everything to go upward when it comes to my face. You know, gravity pulls, and don't nobody want wrinkles or saggy eyes, especially if they don't have them, you know? Why create something that's not even there? So I'm actually taking a red color. It's like a red brick color, and I'm putting that in between the brown and the tan just to give the eye more dimension. We love dimension over here. We love when shadows create beautiful canvases of art, and just love the magnitude of the colors of how they write. Like somewhat like a sunset, you know, it's not just pink and orange. You might see a little purple, a little bit of blue, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Veramore Cream Foundation palette. Well, it's a compact. It's not exactly a palette. And I'm just using that high color on the high points of my eyes, of my eyebrows, because I want my face to appear lifted. And it just looks really good when you use a lighter color there, when you highlight the brow bone. So now what I'm doing is taking some black eyeliner and just drawing a line to, just in case I missed any spaces. When doing this, you don't want to have any spaces in your lids. Now for the fun part, I'm taking the gold eyeliner. This is actually a Kiss gold liner. Listen, between Kiss and NYX, they have the best like color liners. You can just, and they're not really expensive, and you could just go crazy. So I'm taking the gold eyeliner which is actually makes it appear that I'm doing a cut crease, but it's literally just gold eyeliner. I put that on top of the black, and I actually winged it out just a little bit because, like I said, because of my eye shape, I like to go upwards. Depending on what your eye shape is, you know, do what liner fits best for you. I then took the MAC Radiance and placed that all over my face. That Radiance primer is going to help my face look very radiant and shiny and dewy and just really, really nice to bring light to the face so it looks like I'm lit from within. Then what you saw me do is take my Juvia's Place, and now, dun, 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 Fenty Beauty. Don't you love these Fenty sticks? Like, come on, Riri. Yes, girl. I have no idea what I'm looking for, by the way. Okay, blend, blend, blend. Blending is our friend, so I guess I was looking for a brush. Blending out the top parts, I contoured the high points of my forehead to make my forehead appear smaller, my cheeks, so this face can look snatched, darling. Snatch is what we like. And then I went under my chin to just get rid of the doubleness of the quarantine. I mean, come on, guys. I then took some of that contour, Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Contour Stick in shade 400, and contoured my nose just a little bit. And I'm still using a Juvia's Place fluffy brush. I'm now going to draw my lips, and as you guys know, I like to overdraw my lips. The shade that I'm using is the chocolate shade and Lime Crime. Big shout out to Lime Crime. Listen, Lime Crime has some amazing products, and I'm going to have a link because your girl is an affiliate with Lime Crime. So I'm going to have a link down below so where you can purchase products, and it would be a discount code. I mean, who doesn't love that? So remember that palette that I used in the beginning, my highlight and contour powder product? Guess what I'm doing now? Highlighting and contouring the face, darling. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're just deepening it simply because when you use a cream or liquid to contour, you kind of want to set it with powder. And I'm going around the nose, just contouring my nose with that same powder in that deep chocolate brown color, the same color that is in my shadow as well. And there you have it, folks. We are moving into powder. That's what we're doing. We are moving right into powder, to setting powder. I'm actually using my new powder that I absolutely love by Airspun. If you guys didn't hear me talk about Airspun, let me tell you something about Airspun. Airspun is one of those powders that your great-great-grandmother used to use, but it works. Like, you know, the powder that has a bit has a bit of a scent, but at the same time, listen, if the formulation ain't broke, why fix it? Airspun, everybody. Costs about $5. You can get it from Walmart or Target. One of the best setting powders around. And guess what? It is no flashback. Let's move into this blush, honey. Of course, you know what we're using. Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place blush is what I'm going to be using. I don't think I 3D'd my blush this time. I probably just went in with a light pink color. That's what it looks like. And I'm going in an upward circle motion to complete that look. Now what you see me doing is taking Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil, and I'm just highlighting certain points. That blinding highlight on your cheek, I believe we have graduated from that stage, and no one is really doing that anymore. Okay, but if that's something that you want to do, go ahead, girl. Go ahead and glisten with your doggone glistening self. Well, what I'm doing is I'm highlighting down the center of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and the tip of my nose, as well as redrawing in the chocolate shade color, because I think what I did was I messed it up a little bit. So we're just going to deepen in that color and redraw our lips and blend that in, and our chin. So 3 places that I highlighted: Cupid's bow, on top of the lips, nose, and the chin. I left my cheeks completely bare for the most part. Now what you see me doing now is I wanted my jawbone to pop out just a little bit more. And what I did for it to pop out just a little bit more is use a lighter cream color, I should say. the same color that I use on my under eye for highlight. Yes, so what you see me now is I actually took that same illuminating veil color and I put it in the center of my lips, and I really like the way how it looks. So, you know what that means when your girl starts putting on the blush and finishing and powdering? We are done.
Okay guys, so this is all the time that we have for today. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out my other videos down below. Okay, until next time, see you lovers.